guys, it's Dr. Lisa here from Errol Street Chiropractic, and this is day 31 of our Pros Posture Challenge. And today is really just about having a chat to you about why we've decided to do this 31-day posture challenge and how posture relates really to looking after yourself, how much you love yourself, and it's a great indicator of your overall health. So, and I'll tell you why I'm carrying these little rocks around here in a minute. Now, if you think about getting through your day, what is the number one thing that you need? And I'm sure most of you are saying, besides your coffee, is energy. Okay, so energy is the currency that we are talking about. If you don't have energy, you can't exercise, you really can't get through your workday properly, you can't concentrate, you can't exercise, I've already said that, you can't even sleep properly, relate to people, you can't be bothered getting on the phone and chatting, you can't really do much if that energy is down. So we're talking about health and energy. So how do you get that energy up? So really it's about looking after yourself. So I'm going to get to why we've been speaking about posture the last month, but I just want you to see the big picture first. So think of energy as what we're doing on a daily basis, how you think, how you eat, how you move. Now, you can either be adding energy to your body to help you think, eat, and move better, or what you're doing, eating, thinking, and moving not so well, will actually take energy away. So think of it like this. Think of energy and this currency of energy as a backpack. Now, if we eat well, and we do the right thing in terms of genetically how we're meant to be eating, you know, how does a lion, what's kind of the lion's diet? We know if we take the lion from their normal Sahara, wherever they're living naturally in the wild, if we pop them into the city zoo, it's very hard to replicate everything that they would normally do. So, but diet, obviously they're going to try and replicate that diet. And if they don't give them a good diet, just like we're not having what we're supposed to be having, our energy goes down. So we're going to add this rock to our backpack, and that is weighing us down. So it's reducing that energy. How we move, okay? So if we're not moving well, if we don't exercise, if our posture, there's where our posture fits in, then we're not doing that well, then we're going to add that extra rock as a load to our body, and it's really going to make us carry around that load, that weight, and that stress. Okay, it's going to reduce your energy, less energy for you, which is currency for your health. Okay, so think about that lion. If it's not getting its exercise out in the wild, which you really ain't going to get in the zoo, then that lion isn't really going to be as healthy as it should be, really. Okay, so the last one is our thoughts and our feelings and how we think and how well we're connected with other people and, you know, work in a community. Now, if we're not doing that, which is very hard in this time, another weight, another load, we're going to be reducing that energy overall, which means that will impact your health. Back to the lion. If he's not in his normal environment with, you know, the amount of lions and that whole social system that they would normally work in, then that lion really isn't going to be as healthy. And we see that because, you know, animals in the zoo aren't reproducing as well. We see all sorts of health problems. We see it with humans. So these are the rocks. Now, if I take all my rocks out, okay, so there's our physical, our emotional, and our chemical. I didn't talk to you about, well, the food is the chemical, so, but there's also the other chemicals that we can talk about, but which we're not going to go into. Now, if we're just coming back to posture, the whole posture month was about recognizing, firstly, because if you don't recognize and if you're not aware of how you stand, sit, and lay down, then there's no hope that you're really going to improve anything there, unless you're already perfect from the start, which I doubt many people are. But anyway, so it was about recognizing, about optimizing, about finding out what you do and improving that and repeating that, you know, over time. So hopefully you've picked up some great tips along the way. And I suggest that you guys go back and perhaps watch them again and see what you're already doing and see what else you can pick up that you didn't kind of have time to do. You may have missed one or two along the way. So when we're talking about loading that body, if you think about our posture, then you can really get a gauge, generally, we're not being scientific here, about people's overall health. If you're going to see someone very frail and walking around and conducting themselves in that kind of posture, they really don't look happy, they don't look strong, and they don't look like they're having a fun time. So posture is really important because it does give us an indication of how much effort you're putting into looking after yourself, how much effort you're putting into exercising, eating well, keeping hydrated. All these things are really going to make a difference to your posture. So each of these rocks can now be, this is your posture backpack. So how you sit, so if you can improve that, great. But if you're not, you're going to add that load to your body, okay? And that's really going to be stressing joints and tissues and muscles and really eventually causing you some, structural and pain issues. How you sit, how you stand, okay? So, are you standing properly? If you're standing much during the day, but if you've got that sit-stand desk, then watch that standing. So again, if you're not doing it properly, it's another load in that postural backpack. Okay, and then how you're laying down. So if you need to go back and check some of those videos, it's all about getting that neutral spine. So make sure you're laying down properly at night and that you're not adding that stress to your spine. So it is about getting your energy up. So reducing your physical, chemical, and emotional stress, and that posture will fit into that physical stress. You are increasing your currency, which is energy for health, and that gives you energy to do all those lovely fun things that you can do or that you love to do once this interesting time of 2020 is over. But you can still do plenty of fun things around the house. So guys, I hope this makes sense. I hope you can understand why it's important for you to have fabulous posture. And if you need me to kind of send out all those videos again, I will be popping them into a video sequence. So just let me know and I will pop you on the list. All right then, take care. Bye everyone.